Young niggas been poppin' shit. We them niggas, ho, it's obvious. Count the rats, I get a lot of. We the ones that's poppin'. You like me cause I'm poppin'. Fuck me cause I'm poppin'. I might take you shopping. Check my wrist, it's poppin'. Check my
Hey, what's up guys? It's Brittany here and welcome back to my channel. So I have a special guest with me.
It's me, Chelsea.
This is my friend Chelsea and today we are going to do a mukbang. How do you say it?
A lot of different people say mukbang, mukbang. When I first started watching, it was mukbang, but I mean, who am I to tell you how to say it?
But like, where did this come from? Like,
I want to say that it was like a Korean-based thing.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, like this was totally their thing, and then it just got popular over time. That's how I started watching it.
All right, sorry guys, I gotta clean my glasses.
Yes, we have Wingstop. This is my first time having Wingstop, so I'm very, very happy and excited. What do you have?
I have boneless. Have to get the boneless lemon pepper. Okay, there's a reason why I don't get bone-in lemon pepper wings, because the first time I had them, it wasn't the best experience. So I just switched to boneless, and this is what I get every single time. And then of course, y'all know I had to get some fries. Can't have the wings without the fries. And then a lot of people don't know this, but this is Wingstop's plug right here. This is a roll. Look, if you've ever been to Texas Roadhouse, that's exactly where that roll came from. And then, of course, I got fried corn. This is new at Wingstop, but this is so good. And you got to get it with fried seasoning.
So, because it's my first time, I didn't want to go overboard. And like I was telling her, I don't really like boneless wings, which I know is weird to some people. I just don't. So I got 6 wings, flats, only flats. I have 3 lemon pepper and 3 garlic parm. They're in here. And I got fries as well. And I have the corn as well. And off to the side, way off to the side, is celery and carrots, because I was just craving some. That's not an all the time thing though. We both have ranch.
Oh yeah, definitely with the ranch. But before we get started with this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the red subscribe button right down there below. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up and turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified every single time we upload a video. So
let's get started.
We gotta bust food first. All right, amen. All right.
I'm gonna start with the fry because the rest is simple.
But I'm bougie, y'all. I eat my boneless wings with a fork.
I think ranch dressing is good.
Under my fingernails and stuff.
Oh well, yeah, you have claws. I don't. I'm gonna try a lemon pepper wing first. These are good. And they're fried and not greasy or soft or soggy, whatever. Like, you know, the wings from Marco's.
But see, Wingstop fries their wings naked. Which I think makes for a better wing, but...
Oh, these are so good.
Some people like it breaded.
So good.
Oh, I've been hungry all day.
Ditto. I haven't eaten all day, just waiting for this.
Oh, what are we going to talk about?
That's been our dilemma. We don't know what to talk about. I lead a very boring life. I don't do much, so.
Me too.
We need commission.
I only live on the weekends.
I don't even do that. I live through other people.
Or that too, you know. In my head, I'm on a 24-hour vacation.
I have those moments. Not all the time. My kids even invade my mind.
Luckily for me, I don't have that problem yet.
Yes, I have 3 little ones.
I'm so sorry you have to go through that.
Unless they keep me busy all the time. And I have a husband. That's my 4th child. And it's seasoned so well. Like, it's not too much or not too little.
You didn't get extra?
Mm-mm.
You pick your wings apart so delicately.
Yeah, my husband, he says something about that all the time.
Like, you're so dainty.
That's what he says. He's like, you're like a bird.
Like,
I'm just
it's,
like,
it's so precise. Most people just go in.
Go ham.
Crazy thing is, I will probably not even eat all of this.
See, that's my, yeah, I probably won't either. I like, you know, late night, midnight snacks, so I'll go come down to the refrigerator and like get a little bit. That's my thing.
Where I eat it for breakfast because I don't eat leftovers.
Yeah, I don't like leftovers either. My husband thinks that's weird.
I don't like leftovers. I can't eat the same thing over and over again. Like, I try to gain weight. It doesn't work for me because that whole meal prepping and all, I can't do that. I can't eat the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I was telling my husband, like, I wanted to meal prep, but we'd have to figure out a different way to do it because I can't eat a certain thing 7 days in a row. Like,
yeah,
no.
No.
Not built like that.
And I'm single and I can't even cook a meal for myself, like perfectly proportioned for myself because it's always too much, but
yeah,
it usually goes to waste. The corn had a little spice.
Right? The Lord?
Where that came from? It got a little kick to it.
Yeah. My goodness. Is it not normally like that? Not that
I haven't had it like that. I don't know what. This ain't fry seasoning. This is some cayenne pepper or something on it.
Yeah. It's not bad. I thought mine's like really, really seasoned. Yours too.
Some type of rub.
It was really generous.
Look at it.
Yeah, mine is like coated. Like thick.
This would be like the best thing they added to the menu.
That's really good.
All right, so I know this is like really old, guys, and I'm quite sure everybody is over this, but I've been waiting to talk to somebody about this subject. So the whole older men dating younger girls. I'm not even calling them younger women, like younger girls, like older men who are attracted to younger girls. Now, let me say this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with dating someone who is younger than you, but for me, I think of it in terms as like a maturity level.
Correct.
Like a man who is in his late 20s, early 30s should not have anything in common with a 19-year-old. Like, that's just my opinion. So what do you think about that?
And I mean, generally, overall, I would probably have to agree. But just from, I would say, personal experiences, not even like myself, just being around in, you know, the workforce area. A lot of the women I have been around are far more mature than, you know, older men. Now, this is saying like past 19. So from 17, 18, 19, they're still teens, they're still babies, they're still figuring themselves out. Like, where are you going to take them? You can't take them to a club. You can't take them to enjoy anything. They're not gonna have.
You can't take them anywhere legally.
Right.
Well, at 18, my bad. At 18, you can.
Yeah,
because
but
a lot of people's argument is that the one thing, like, I'm like, that don't count. When people's like, oh, I was mature for my age. I'm mature for my age. And I don't think it does have a lot to do with maturity, but a 30-year-old man cannot have the same, it should not have the same experiences as a teenager. Because the point of being a teenager is you're still developing. And I just find it, for me, I just find it really weird. Like, it's double standard almost, because it's okay. Like, I'm 28. I wouldn't go and date. Oh man, I told y'all how old I was.
Just edit it out. Edit it out.
But I would not go and date a man that's 22. Like, no, but it's perfectly fine because he's in his 20s. But when I look at it, I'm like, okay, what do you have to offer me at 22? Like, in my age, I need somebody that's established, well-rounded, may have a career, financially stable. I mean, so what, like, I asked my coworkers, like, what does a 19-year-old girl have to offer a damn near 30-year-old man?
Yeah, not much.
Like, what can she offer him?
Because she's still, either living at home with mom, or she's going to school, or even if she's just working a job, it's 9 times out of 10 when you're 18, 19, you're not in your career yet. And you have to establish yourself. You don't want to make any rash decisions. You don't want to go into something thinking it's one way and it's not. And that's for both people. You don't want to be out here dating a 18, 19-year-old girl and you're mad that she is getting ready to celebrate her 21st birthday soon, and you're like, well, that's a little childish. Like, are we past that? You've experienced those things. She hasn't yet. And that's her right. So I feel like it's just making her not necessarily older than she's ready to be, but it's forcing that whole wife role, that whole way too soon. Sooner than she needs to, because then she'll end up resenting you because she hasn't lived her life.
I completely agree, because I feel like dating someone older it makes you grow up a lot faster than you want to, but it also takes away, I'm gonna say, your innocence, because people use that in terms of like sexual abuse and all that stuff. Right. But it kind of takes away your right to grow, because you're growing on their level. Right. And because there's so much of an age gap that you don't really have that time to figure it out. Like, at 19, I was making some of the dumbest mistakes. I didn't remember. What was I doing at 19? I was in college. Wait, no. Yes, I was. I was in college at 19, but I was still, like, doing some dumb-ish. Right. Like, I was still partying, kicking it. I mean, I still do, but... Right. But at 19, I don't think... I know I didn't have anything to offer at 19. I don't know. A lot of females say they did or they do or whatever the case may be. I know for me, I had absolutely nothing to offer at 19. At 19, I was supposed to spend $700 on weaves. Right, exactly. Like, I was not ready to pay half of any rent. Yeah, like, your I was not paying my own phone bill at 19. See, I was doing all those things just because I moved out of my house at like 18. But even though I was in college, I was still like, I had a sense of responsibility, but I wasn't ready to pay mortgage and a car note and put money away for a child fund. Like, I'm still not ready. It's an ongoing battle. But, I wasn't ready to put someone first before myself. And you don't want to resent the person you're in love with or the person you want to be with because you didn't get to experience all those things. And learn from your mistakes. You don't want to make mistakes when you're 5, 6, 7 years in a relationship, but you're making those mistakes because you never got to experience anything. I completely agree. Yeah. But let's switch subjects. So have you seen the Kiyomi and Bow Wow fiasco?
I have heard it on the Breakfast Club, and I have seen pictures online, and I've heard like people having their own commentary on the situation. And I think it is so bizarre and so crazy that he got arrested. Now, females will probably come for me hard for that one, but I mean, no one knows what happened unless you were there. So we can only speak on what facts were given to us or what information was given to us. But those people who were actually there, aside from those two saying that Bow Wow didn't do, or Shad, right?
His name is Lil Bow Weezy to me.
Okay, so we'll stick with that. But they said that he didn't do anything, didn't put his hands on her, like nothing. So for him to get in trouble and to be arrested and have that on his record is ridiculous. I just feel that
it's kind of sad because Bow Wow is not known for having a record, and I feel like a lot of things that have happened in his life is based off of like his image. Like we all have been there, we all laugh at the jokes about Bow Wow. I know I make a few myself, but like I said, if Bow Wow would have taken that time to grow up, then we probably would have taken him more serious. So to see him like listening to Bow Wow's new music makes me uncomfortable. I am so sorry, but listening to his new music makes me uncomfortable because we didn't get to see Bow Wow's transition. Like some like he's one of our generation's artists. So when Bow Wow curses and says stuff like he got a whole song about I can't do it. It's like, Lil Bow, what you got going on, Lil Bow Wow? It's this is not what we're used to. So I feel like seeing like him in the media and all of this stuff, like it's sad, and I feel bad because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna pass judgment on the situation. But I just have to tell you, y'all better keep that same energy because everybody is all team Kiyomi. No one cares to hear what Bow Wow did, but when it came to Chris Brown and Rihanna, y'all weren't keeping that same energy
at all. Like
no one keeps the same energy. Like every situation may not be the same, but it's the same scenario, the same incident.
Right.
So if Bow Wow is guilty, so is Chris. And I look at it like we saw pictures of him, and of course Bow Wow's face is messed up the most. And did you hear the 911 call? So she made a 911 call, and she said that her boyfriend was physically abusing her. He was hitting her in places that no one would believe. I just want to know where those places are.
Right. Because she just looked like she was crying in that picture. She don't
like her face, like she looks distraught.
Yeah.
But it's like he got all these scratches and stuff on his face, and as women, I'm naturally defensive.
Correct. Me too.
Like, I'm not an attacker, but I will defend myself. I'm a fighter, so I'm going to defend myself. But, like, where was he hitting you?
Right.
Like, that's something I want to know. See, I have to know the full story before I even, like, be able to get my thoughts out there, because it's like there's parts to this story that is missing. Like, where's sis? Oh, excuse me. I'm not saying Bow Wow is innocent, because domestic violence is domestic violence.
Correct.
But should he be taking like the downfall? No, because the thing is, a lot of men go through domestic violence situations and they don't say anything. A lot of men are being abused, and people are so quick to take the woman's side because we're automatically the victim, when sometimes us women are the aggressor. So, and then just by looking at what was going on Growing Up Hip Hop, like, come on now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some things are just, you need the full facts first.
Yeah, I need all the details. It's a sad situation.
It is, because you would never think, I would never want to see Bow Wow in that light.
Right. You really don't ever see him in a negative light that much. Like, barely ever.
Right, other than like,
the stupid thing with
like fake first class jets and stuff, but you're not used to seeing him as this abusive individual.
How many wings you got left?
Like 4. I never eat them all. You haven't even made it to the Parmesan side yet.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
I ate one.
Oh. I eat slow.
This ranch is so good.
This is like my first real mukbang. It
Mind
makes
you.
you tired.
Yeah. I see why people separate, like they'll have mukbangs where they talk, or they'll have mukbangs where it's not necessarily ASMR, but they won't talk at all.
I
And then
can do
they'll have-
that.
It's odd.
It sounds crazy, like it's scary. Did anybody see the video of the girl getting raped, allegedly raped in the club?
Jasmine Elin?
Is that her name?
Damn.
I never knew her name.
I have weird memory.
So the video online, I'm not gonna add it. But the video online, it was a girl. She was clearly like intoxicated, like to the point where she was unconscious at one point, and she excuse me. And in the video, it's her skirt kind of cherry coat. Her skirt is kind of lifted up or whatever she had on, and it's a guy standing behind her. So the story of the video is that she was being sexually assaulted. I'm not gonna say raped because there's a difference between sexual assault and rape, and I don't think she was raped. Do I think she was sexually assaulted? Yes and no, because if you ask her, coming from her, a person who's clearly intoxicated, has no clue what's going on, and there's hands roaming all over their body, then yes, she was sexually assaulted because she was touched in places that she did not consent to. Do I think she was raped? No, I don't think she was raped. But I also, the guy who's in the video, I saw his comment about it. I am so cold that I'm shaking. But I saw his comment about it, and he actually said that he was trying to help her. Like his whole story was that it was her birthday, people was buying her shots and whatever the case was, and she was out on the dance floor and he was engaging with her, like he was dancing with her, but once he saw like she was completely inebriated, he was like, okay, well, let me get her off the floor. So in the extended video that I saw, he took her, they sat her down, and then she got back up and went back on the floor, and then that's the whole scene of like the skirt or dress or shirt, whatever it was, up, and his hand was like up under her weirdly. So what do you think?
Well, at first, the video that I saw, it looked like she was into it. Like it didn't, her facial expressions, like it seemed like she was very aware. And then like you see her bending down, her screaming no or whatever, or saying no loudly. And then I was watching more videos, and there's videos kind of corroborating what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was other videos where it looks like he's licking his hand and putting it up her dress and stuff. So I would have to agree. Do I think she was raped? No. Do I think she was sexually assaulted? Yes.
Yeah, I definitely think that's another one of those situations where you have to know the full story. Like, the whole thing about, I do believe that there may have been something in her drink, or she may have drunk too much. My question is, where is his friends?
Right.
Where-
They said she was on the
Where
other
are
side
her
of
friends?
the
Oh,
club.
Kamisha is sitting right here, y'all. Kamisha. Now, would you ever let me get to that point in the club?
Baby, I ain't in this.
I'm just saying, Chelsea.
No, never.
I don't think, like, let me tell you a real quick story. So when I was in college, I got really drunk and I passed out. I ended up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning. I had to woke up with catheter in me, but that's, it's a different day.
Neither here nor there.
Right. But so I've been to the point where I had no control over my body or knowing anything that was going on around me. So I've been there. but my friends were there too.
Right.
Like I was completely bothered by the fact that she was on live and she was screaming help. And it's so sad to be completely helpless in a room full of people and no one comes to your aid.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was her birthday, like I know some, I'm a loner sometimes, I may like to kick it by myself, but I'm not the person who goes to the club by myself because that environment alone is not the safest place to be. So I was just like, where your friends?
Right, and then
at,
you're
sis?
always
Where
told,
your
like,
friends?
you'll never grab a drink from a guy. Like, you always watch the bartender pour it and he hands it to you. Like,
Yeah.
little things like that. If you don't know to do that, then you dang sure should be with someone.
Right.
Or you don't need to be. Like, I understand that she's out and she's having a good time. That is, again, neither here nor there, but you need to find better friends.
Yeah. Because club safety 101. If we come together, we leave together. You can't go with Tyrone. Tyrone can't come with us.
Tyrone don't ever get enough time with that.
Right.
We're leaving at 11. Okay. That's why you should.
But that's the stuff like people need to know. Like, I mean, I go out a lot. You can see from some of my blogs, like I go out a lot, but trust me, we come as one.
Right. I don't do the whole, oh, meet me back here
Right,
in an hour. Like, no, I'm in
Buddy system to the bathroom.
Yep, the whole time.
If homeboy is gonna buy a drink, we gonna send right there, and
Buy
we're
her
going to
one
order
too,
the
like-
drink. We're gonna order the drink together because it's sad to say you just can't trust people. You can't trust people.
And it's not just
safe.
for girls either. I mean,
men are getting sexually assaulted.
yeah, groped on when they don't necessarily want it, or it's both ways. Because there are some crazy females, some real crazy ones.
There definitely are.
No, thank God I'm married. I don't have to deal with this.
I'm not married. That's not even on my radar right now. I'm gonna eat your corn.
Oh, go ahead.
Because Commission managed to eat all mine.
Oh my goodness, it's
Yeah.
gone.
It's gone. I only had one piece.
Let me just try one of these.
One long piece.
It's so cute. Yeah, it's really spicy.
That corn was good.
I don't like this seasoning.
I don't think I like it either.
Next time, y'all just lemon pepper with extra lemon pepper.
They didn't even ask us what kind of seasoning.
Well,
They
she
just
sure
threw
did
that
it.
shit in. Yeah.
Or he.
Anywho, guys, I feel like we have come to the end of this mukbang, whatever it's
Eating
called.
show.
Yeah, I'm full.
I'm full.
I ate. How many was in here? 8?
10.
No, was it? No, it was. I don't ever get 10.
Was it?
I think it was 8.
It seems so much more
I
than
should
that.
have told y'all to bring me some shrimp.
It was. They got shrimp.
Hell no.
Oh, girl, no. My whole face was like, what? Okay, but anyhow, I think I ate enough.
Ditto.
I ate enough to be full. Of course, I didn't eat the fries because I don't eat cold fries. It don't matter where you go. I
was eating them too. I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't. If they not fresh out the grease, I ain't eating them. So Chelsea, Wingstop, your first time? Were you going back?
Probably for the wings and celery over there.
Girl, you can buy celery at Kroger.
Yeah, but no. Sometimes celery does not like celery at B-Dubs. It does not taste good. It's always chewy and like soggy.
I don't go places to buy celery, so
Well, it usually just comes with it.
I asked them to hold the celery extra fries. This brings us to the end of our video. So I will catch you guys in another video. If you would like to see us do another mukbang together, go ahead and comment down below. Give us some food ideas to try.
And topics.
Yeah, and topics. But guys, that is my time. I am out of here. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.
Yay!
Alright, so
that was
that's
fun.
inside.